mama's stove with a. I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time must come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly cause available free. Hey yo, BBS.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2. Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Suggs.
God, what is wrong with you, man?
With me?
Murray outside. And it's sent back by Carter. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Mamba with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Green with the block. They shoot again. And Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Magic. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Jonathan Isaac.
All right, David, thanks.
From Wendell
and Isaac throws it down.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
And Toronto has possession. 4-point game. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Isaac.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
With the drive. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now Hampton. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. The second chance effort. And it's Carter missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Isaac with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Here's Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
From deep three-point range, the putback is no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
R.J. Hampton.
And the dunk by Hampton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Hampton. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from R.J. Hampton. Murray outside. Fire. From deep. Again, the miss by Murray. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Now here's Murray. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
Oh, we gotta do some funny, dirty shit. And pausing it on fast breaks. Pausing it in the middle of a missed shot.
A three ball.
Fucking tighten up, bro. Like an adult for once.
The ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Now, here's Suggs. No points in the game yet for him. They double him with Green. Here's Bamba. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Now, here's Kuminga. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Team foul.
And here is Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Driving to the basket.
Oh.
And it goes out of bounds. It's touched by Green. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Here's Isaac. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Excellent shooting from the crafty guard. Ball is extremely reliable and consistent. Has a very solid pull-up jumper.
Now, here's Hampton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Kuminga. Pass to Murray.
Shit, that's my
For
ball.
the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Into the lane. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen.
Falling the whole time.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
That was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now, here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. It's to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right wing. Shoots the three.
You know, with his reach, timing, and agility, being able to go side to side, Isaac has a chance, I think, to be an all-league defender.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Toronto. He finishes with 9.
Gotta hit those.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Magic trailed by 5. And he drives in. Green with the block. Down low. Oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. To the right side.
The fuck do you mean?
That one from Bouknight. Bouknight's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Pass to Okeke. Drops in the tray.
Stay your dumb ass home.
Okeke's got 5 now.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. Ball.
What the fuck are you doing, dog?
Driving in. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Here's Okeke. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now here's Bouknight. He's got 7. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard is his ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Kuminga comes to help. Plenty of daylight on that.
Told you, take your dumb ass home.
Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's the drive. Poked away. And it's ball in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green.
Shot.
Nailed from three-point land.
Draymond Green.
And the Raptors lead by 11.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Raptors leading by 12. With the step back.
Dog, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? Like,
Hook Knight's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
that's nowhere near.
He's starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Stolen by Ball. Now the Raptors moving it up. Green leading the charge. The long distance 3 is buried. Green's got 6.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA
Nice,
has
you about to
grown
cook
in
with
recent
Draymond.
years.
Motherfucker lost his mind.
Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives.
Everybody going for that? I'm not checking that shit.
Thank you, D.A. And Green
Shoot it,
puts up a deep
motherfucker.
three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Book Knight. They kick it out to Green. For 3. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
2 minutes.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Second person.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Wiggins. From deep. And that's good. Draymond Green for 3.
Draymond Green.
He's got 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has
Yeah,
been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Shit what?
Out of bounds, Toronto will retain
Shit
possession.
what?
Substitution for your
Shit
Toronto
what?
making a change. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Brooks. .103 left to play in the first half. They double him with Wiggins. Orlando moving the ball around. Bamba. Oh, he jams it right over
Sure what, Baba?
Green. Wow.
Boy,
Go
Bamba,
ahead.
really dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing and his intensity.
Go ahead.
It's really impressive.
From deep. And it's LeVert missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Hey, Baba.
Toronto leading by 15. It's to Dedmon. Back to Wiggins. It's LeVert on the wing. And the Raptors miss again. Wagner with it. looks for three.
On defense, LeVert showing great versatility.
And so it's Toronto, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Bouknight. Good on the three-point shot. Bouknight's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Into the lineup for the Magic. Toronto with the timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Carter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up with the Magic. They trail by 16.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand toe punch.
Murray, good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Driving the lane. And Suggs throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Wiggins outside.
Oh.
It's good from long range. Wiggins just got himself on the board with 3 there.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
And the shot is good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance.
Ashton, tell Adam I said come here.
He needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Hey, Ashton, what is it that you want?
Right now, it's really eluding him.
What do you want?
Not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10".
What do you want?
They have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer.
What is it? What?
Full wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Out to Carter. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And, you know, really, when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drive. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer,
Stop reaching, motherfucker.
With the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just in 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Third team clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And stolen by Wiggins.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, we're playing today. We're playing sloppy.
Before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Their great outside shooting really fueling this run.
Got that one up quick.
Take that, bitch.
Hampton's got 9.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside ball. Murray right side. Driving inside. Isaac with some nice deep. Pass to Carter. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Carter's got his second basket.
Carter did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
And
get the fuck up, bitch.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Puts the move on. And they will get the basket as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And there's the drive. And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for your Raptors.
On defense, Orlando. It's an 18-point game. Takes a step back. Managed. Jonathan Isaac with the foul.
Jonathan Isaac.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Into the lineup for the Magic.
Tries the spin move. Look night. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Raptors leading by 18. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes it off the glass.
Number 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And they recover it. A three-pointer, Wiggins. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a
I prefer to say
doubt this
team
team.
foul.
1:06 left in the third quarter. He takes it in, and Suggs throws it down.
Assist goes to.
I tell you what,
Dylan
what a
Brooks.
good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
From deep, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Pass to Hampton. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And here is Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it. Fast break Toronto. A three-pointer. Wiggins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Achua's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And, you know, it's one thing to get to the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Into the lineup for the Magic.
Eight seconds left to play in the third. Here's Fultz. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for Toronto. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. Dictated the pace of the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fultz looking around. Pass to Wagner. Over Prince. Inside shot. It's hauled in by Achua.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
5 on the clock. Here's Bouknight. Inside. That shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Wiggins left side. It's stolen by Fultz. And here's Brooks from outside. Kept alive Orlando. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. It's LeVert with the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Wagner. Here's Ingram. Covered by Wiggins. Three-pointer. Fultz, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Bouknight. And again, no good by Toronto. Deflects the pass. Stolen by LeVert. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got his first points of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Foul called.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And it's blocked.
Raptors foul. James Bouknight.
Pass to LeVert.
Personal foul.
Prince in the corner.
Team foul.
That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Steps back. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Out to the right wing. Wagner. It's hauled in by Achua.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution for Toronto.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Murray fires the three, and he gets it back. On the wing, Green. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Kuminga. The three. That one, no good. Ingram, wide open.
Ingram
Drills the three-pointer.
Three.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Murray outside. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 20 points.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Jamal Murray.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Here's Ingram. And it's Toronto with the rebound. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Murray with it. From the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Kuminga. Over Ingram. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against Orlando.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Draymond Green.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
For the match.
Orlando.
.115 left in the game.
RJ Hampton.
And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Raptors ball.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside ball. .54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Hampton misses. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Murray, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Suggs.